Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. On today's video, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic. Before we start, please leave a like, subscribe, make sure to leave a comment, that is a must. Please, it will be a huge help for content creator program and my channel for the Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Anyways, let me start immediately. On today's video, I will deliver the top 5 global launch units that you should get as soon as possible. Okay, let we start. So first of all, some of you already know who were following my summons and everything else. You already know the drill. On the infinite reroll summons, which global should have if we reach that 10 million, but I asked in Discord server for the content creator program. Hopefully I will get an answer because I asked them, what if we don't reach 10 million pre-registrations? What will happen then? But okay, about that in upcoming video. So the top 1 character you should get immediately on that hopefully infinite reroll on global like JP has, Satoro Gojo. Okay, he's like top 1 you should get. Okay, let me go through him briefly. I will show you like 5 characters, but first I will start from that top priority in my opinion, so I still get your attention. So he's the blue typing attacker, he's pure on DPS and as well tank character. So he cannot be killed for 7 turns, okay? He cannot be killed for 7 turns, but after 7 turns, he goes away. He's saying bye-bye everyone, see you on the next one. Yeah. When Black Flash is performed, increase own critical hit rate 2 turns. So every time he's gonna perform Black Flash, he will have bigger chance to crit for 2 turns. Use it wisely. Kit, skill 1, take a look. Deals 275 Jujutsu damage to selected enemy. Now, when you dupe him out, he goes absolutely insane. Okay, like already like 2-3 copies, he's insane, but hard to get at the end of the day. Hard to get dupes, okay? Okay, Jujutsu damage, fine. Taijutsu damage. Then we have increase own damage by 75%. This is something you want to use smartly. And then it will be for 3 turns. And then he does AoE damage. Again, extremely broken. Got your unit from for the beginning, especially in the early game. A must have. But also later on, he'll be extremely broken. So no worries about that, especially in future as you get dupes. We have the combo ultimate effects, where he can increase own and combo allies break damage, okay, and then deal the damage. This is something you have with certain characters. You do that combo effect and you're gonna do another massive damage. This is something that I already did to explain. Urgent business at the start of the battle. Grants urgent business status to self 7 turns. Once urgent status is expired, leaves the field. Okay, and then we have limitless technique at the start of the battle. Grants attack immunity to self, so he cannot be touched and attacked. Okay, super broken, a must-have priority, a global character. Now, the second best unit, again, in that global launch, in that early game, will be Nobara Kugisaki. She's a yellow character, DPS, okay? Able to attack souls when attacking the same enemy multiple times, increase own damage. And it works like a charm. It has a black flash as well. So you will wanna focus on one of the characters with her, okay? You wanna focus on that one character, and then you wanna kill it as soon as possible. But every time you're gonna attack that same character, you will increase own damage. This part is super important. We have nail tossing, deals 99.9% range jutsu damage to the selected enemies and can do 3 hits, and increase the selected enemy's nail count by 3. That nail count is connected with bigger damage. More stacks of nail count, bigger damage at the end of the day. So always you wanna start with stacking up those nail counts. Increase own Jujutsu damage. Have in mind, also she buffs herself. If you get the correct nail count, if you buff correctly and you already did attack the enemy a few times, you will do insane damage. So this is, for example, range Jujutsu damage to selected enemy. The lower own HP is, the greater the damage boost. Have in mind, this is also potentially crazy big damage, but this one increase the selected enemy's nail count by 3, so immediately when you use the ultimate, if you have already this nail counts right here and then you have this ones, you will do massive damage. Plus you already did attack the same enemy, hopefully another buff, plus you can buff with this skill as well. So she's actually doing crazy damage, like truly crazy. You will need her so much. So Gojo and her are like the top priority, and also at the start of the battle she increases own critical hit rate by 10%. Keep that in mind. So a must, this is the top 2 choices for the global launch and you should get. Then the top 3, again, please ignore this tier list. This is just like I'm using that wiki, it's the easiest way. This is like JP current state. On global we're gonna have different situation, okay? We have Cursed Energy Flashes Black Itadori. So green typing, again, DPS. Able to attack souls, resistant to poison and soul damage, super important. When Black Flash is performed, increase own Black Flash rate 3 turns. Deals taijutsu damage to the selected enemy. Then we have skill 2. Look at this, beautiful. Increase own critical hit rate by 89.2% for 3 turns. Increase own Black Flash rate by 41.7% for 3 turns. And fills own ultimate gauge by 150. He can do ultimate extremely fast. So he can do more taijutsu damage, decrease the selected enemy critical hit resistance, can be helpful overall for everyone. And then deals taijutsu damage, and then that's it. Now we have the combo ultimate, which is just another ultimate pretty much. It's a big deal at the end of the day, okay? At the start of the battle, grants poison and soul resistance to self. That's a beautiful thing. Again, nice DPS, a super important unit in the beginning of the game. From my experience, I play with them, okay? I played with all of them. I have my account that I don't know the code and how to enter, but I played for a month or 2 and I know the beginning like a charm. Okay, I know it for like one, I don't know why I said it like a charm, but I know it for 100%. Okay, so yeah, this is like top 3, but there is like 2 more units, right, that I want to mention. Now let's talk about support. This is pretty much the damage dealers. Now support still until this day, from the launch of the game, a lesson in awareness. Anyways, Yaga, super broken support. Melee damage, fine, but look at this. Increase all allies taijutsu damage and jujutsu damage for 4 turns. Deals 80% range jujutsu damage to selected enemy. Deals combined damage equal to 100% taijutsu and 20%, fine. Increase the selected enemy's damage received for 2 turns. Then we have the ultimate, look what everything you get. Deals range jutsu damage to selected enemy, decrease the selected enemy taijutsu damage, decrease the selected enemy jujutsu damage, and increase the selected enemy's damage received. That's insanely broken support still today, but on global, guys, this is a must-have character. Okay? If you get super lucky, and for example, I would even place this one as top 3, bro. Because here you already get the DPS, and then you need that support. And then you get Itadori, for example, as well. Oh my god. Now, maybe I'll mention 6 characters here, but it will be like 5th place. They will share. They will share the 5th place. But pretty much with him as a support, in the beginning of global launch, I used her Momo. Oh my god, I loved her. So increase damage is not important. She won't provide damage. But increase all allies damage by 41.7 for 2 turns, and she can do it once. So you need to use it smartly. Grants evasion status to self. Not that easy to die, by the way. Stuns all allies 50-50, but when you hit that 50, oh my god. Grants evasion status to self again, and then stuns all enemies 40% and grants evasion. Beautiful, beautiful. At the start of each wave, increase one random enemy damage received. busted. Okay, busted support. She will share like... honestly... yeah, top 3 and then Itadori and her... Now, I'll put Itadori here and then her. But super broken still. Super broken from the beginning, like all of these characters. There is one more character that I want to mention that is super crazy good in the beginning as well. I played with him and I absolutely love it. Still getting those damage dealers and support, I would say it's more beneficial overall, especially for the future. But definitely, like, if you can somehow get as soon as possible Gojo, Kugisaki, Yaga, Itadori, Momo, and Panda. Oh my god, you will have such a broken beginning account. Avoids being defeated in battle using a core change. Okay, up to 1 time, so he can defeat that. Deals 100% taijutsu damage. If Gorilla Mode state is active, change the skill into Seismic Fist. Increase own break damage and deal taijutsu. But look at this now. Attracts all enemies' attacks to self for 1 turn. So in that crucial moment when you know you will get effed up, you can use this. He will attract all the attacks and he will decrease own damage received by 40. It's pretty huge. And then he can also do damage. Like, he can also do damage. Not the craziest damage, but still provide a really solid DPS. Deals 275% melee taijutsu damage to selected enemy. If Gorilla Mode is active, changes the skill into I'll crush you. AoE. Okay, now look at the ultimates. Activate Gorilla State. Increase own taijutsu by 20. Unable to feel own ultimate skill gauge. Removes all decreased damage effect from self. Increase own break damage by 20. So yeah, this is like Gorilla Mode state, you know? This is more like for the finishing the fight in a way. Mainly you're gonna use him for that, attracting the enemy. And sometimes you might even delay the ultimates. So he works like that. At the start of the battle, grants revival status, which is so beautiful. You have still that revival, so you don't care. And then Panda Core at the start of the battle, decrease own damage received by 10. Extremely broken in the beginning. Again, this would be my top 5 choices. If someone disagrees, tell me, but this is from my own experience playing this game. And oh yeah, he will be there on global launch. Super important. Like, these 3 characters, this is what you should focus on in the beginning, this 3. And then you want to get later on, like Itadori as well, really important. But yeah, this is pretty much that top 5, top 6 best choices for the global launch of Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. The game will launch 5th of December or sooner, by the way. With this, guys, we're gonna end the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a comment, it will be a tremendous help to my channel. And yeah, see you next one. Bye.